Welcome to 5 Minutes of Mime, the weekly podcast dedicated to the performance art of mime. I am your host, S.E. Angerman, your Mime Master General. Mime is a performance art, and there is a science to art, just as to some extent there is an art to science. Mathematics is just one scientific field replete by examples of artistic expression. The history of mathematics is as much filled with the study of the development of discoveries in math as evolution of mathematical methods and notation. Religious institutions were among our earliest formal organizations, and so were critical to the births of both our scientific and artistic traditions. Like other now secular studies, such as enology, music, and fantasy storytelling, math started in monasteries and cloisters. Most of what we accept today as standard mathematical notations are relatively recent developments. Orders with rules of silence invented out of necessity specialized techniques, dialects of mime without speech or modern symbols to communicate mathematical concepts. As study of natural philosophy has become secular and notation standardized, we have lost the necessity of utilizing mime techniques in the study of math. But, for example, Pythagoras of Samos in the 6th century BC required silence of his disciples. This ancient tradition is being kept alive by Tim and Tanya Chartier. Tim is a professor of mathematics and computer science who has combined his facility with figures upon his passion for mime, using silent movement to communicate and teach mathematical theory. Their mimetics routines cover concepts ranging from prime numbers to topology to infinity and beyond. In tonight's performance, our instructor, with assistance from her students, will prove the irrationality of the square root of 2. Proof of the irrationality of the square root of 3 is an exercise left to the listener. Thanks to all our guests on tonight's show. If you'd like to learn more, please visit us at 5minutesofmime.com. Join the conversation on our Facebook listeners page, the 5 Minutes of Mime Quiet Storm, and on Twitter at 5 Minutes of Mime. Send your comments to comments@5minutesofmime.com. 3 is the magic number. From the 5MM Imagineers and myself, S.E. Angerman, thank you for listening. Until next mime, good night.